A new parliamentary year, but not an election year, according to the Prime Minister. Scott Morrison downplaying speculation Australians will head to the polls in 2021. The self-declared full-termer telling Paul Murray he's got other work to do.
Down here in this place, people talk about elections, all that sort of thing. Elections due in 2022. This year, I've got to get people back into jobs, I've got to get businesses back open, I've got to roll out a vaccine.
Australia is scheduled to start rolling out coronavirus vaccines later this month. And despite concerns about global supply chain issues getting the potentially life-saving shots to our shores, the PM's confident everyone will be inoculated by October.
You said today there's a good chance by October we could get the best part.
To get everyone through, that's the plan, to get through it all by then. We may get there sooner.
Last week, the Pfizer jab became the first to get the green light from the Therapeutic Goods Administration. And by not going down an emergency vaccination pathway, Mr Morrison stresses it's had time to undergo the same rigorous checks as other vaccines.
I take my kids to get vaccinated in this country because I want them to be healthy and I want them to be protected from things that can seriously harm them. And when Jenny and I make that decision, we do it on the basis that we know there's a bloke called Professor Skerritt, who heads the Therapeutic Goods Administration, who's gone over the ins and outs of this vaccine backwards and forwards.
Another leader wrestling with a challenging COVID vaccination rollout is the new US president. Mr Morrison says teams are already in discussions and expects his first conversation with Joe Biden since he's taken office will come
soon.
He calls you, you'll call him. How does it work?
It's set up between the two of us, yeah.
Conversations too continuing with New Zealand after the Five Eyes intelligence partner declined to sign a joint statement in condemnation of China's recent Hong Kong pro-democracy advocates' arrests. Eyebrows raised even further when New Zealand's Trade Minister advised Australia to show China more respect.
We've got to continue to maintain our vigilance over this, and to do that we've got to stick together on this stuff. It's very important.
The PM says it's in Australia's nature to stand up for freedom, and he's standing up for his government's media bargaining code, unperturbed by Google's threat to pull its search engine out of Australia.
Microsoft would be pretty happy if they did. Talking to Satcher, who runs Microsoft, Bing would go off.
Shelley Lee, Sky News.